Okay, yep, we're there. We're there.
Oh no, is it no fuse?
Yeah, we're here. Do you know what had happened? This is crazy. I'm so glad that you stuck with us. If you're still there on the live stream, I'm so glad. So do you know what the problem was, Isabella?
What was it? Did you not switch to DBX on?
You really want to know? Like
you didn't switch to DBX on.
No. After all this, what a day it is shaping up to be.
Go on. What have you done?
After all of this,
what have you done, Mike? Tell us all.
First of all, I'll say it's not my fault, Isabella. Well, kind of not my fault. So you might have seen me kind of doing hand motions and moving around. There's no audio in the chat and all of that. Thank you, by the way, for letting us know about that. And I was looking at everything. I was looking at my settings. I was like, what's wrong? I haven't changed anything. What's going on? You see, it can happen. It literally can happen to anyone at any time, especially if you're doing a live stream. So I thought, all right, okay, my audio interface is out. So I'm just going to replug the audio interface. So I tried to do that, and that was fine. I restarted my OBS to see if that was working out. And then I looked under the desk, under here, where all my DBX units are, and I noticed that the DBX that sends the audio out to the stream, the one that nicely compresses the audio, the lights were all out. So I was like, oh, right, okay, it's going to be a fuse. It'll be a fuse that's blown. I might have to go and grab a 13 amp or 5 amp fuse and change it over in the plug. No worries, you might have to wait another minute until I get the audio. And then I just thought, well, why don't I just get underneath and just wiggle the plug around? So I wiggled the plug, and then the lights just came on. Just like that. I just wiggled the plug at the back. And that was it. And the lights came on and the audio's here.
Okay. So the plug came loose.
So the plug came loose. Is that okay?
Oh, yeah.
So we're getting really excited. We were just playing some nice music to start the stream off, by the way.
We did a very good job at miming, by the way, Mike. This was all planned. We just were miming along the way, and we were hoping you would just admire our skills.
That's exactly it. So well done. Welcome to another free Jingle Friday with no audio at the start of it. If you've survived this long, we're very grateful for you still being there. It's your chance to get your jingle or your voiceover recorded. Isabella will explain exactly how the rules work in a moment. Some people have already submitted their jingle scripts, which is great. We're going to be doing that for the next sort of 30 minutes. Then I'm dipping out early because in around 50 minutes time, I'm hosting a masterclass. This is an audio production masterclass, which will be totally content driven. So the whole class will be focusing on making audio sound better, mixing it with music, mixing with sound effects, making your own jingles, final mastering, loudness, that kind of stuff, cramming that into an hour. And I'll be answering your specific questions you may have on audio production as well. If you want to register, actually, the link is below the video, or I'm sure Dominic will post it in the chat, mrc.fm/masterclass. You must register now in order to get the email in the next 30 or 40 minutes that will point you to the private place where you can watch my masterclass, Isabella.
That is correct. So you are here for a free jingle. This is free Jingle Friday.
So how does it work?
So post your scripts right now. If you have a preference as to who should read what, then make sure to mention that in there as well. So script, voice choice, if you have a preference, and then we are prioritizing super chat. So if you would like to make sure that your jingle is not only recorded but also produced, do a super chat. This is only available on YouTube, so you will have to be watching us on YouTube in order to do that. It isn't available in all the countries. We do not have any control over that. But if you do have it, then obviously that will prioritize the work. You have probably the next, I would say, 7 minutes tops to post your scripts, and then we will have to get into recording and producing. So if you are looking for a jingle this Friday, post your script now. I was, by the way, very impressed. Jakub was the first one in the chat 20 minutes before the show even started. He posted his super chat, his script. He's like, I'm not missing this week. I'm posting this now, guys. So yeah, I was very, very impressed with that. So post your scripts, guys, and we will be recording very soon. I can see there's plenty of them rolling in, and we have Dominic who's watching
on the case.
He's on the case. He's waiting for your scripts and recording them for us in the spreadsheet. So yeah.
Excellent. All right. So, and today is a really exciting day. Not only am I hosting the Masterclass, but also today is the day that I reopen enrollment for all of my online courses, which is really exciting. I'm going to be personally teaching and helping you if you join one of my courses, either audio production, podcast production, or having a great sounding live stream for OBS Studio or Wirecast. I look forward to being your personal coach for the next 30 days, the next month, and forever with the videos that you'll always have access to. I'll be talking more specifically, by the way, about the audio production course during my Masterclass. Now, the Masterclass isn't all about what's inside the course. The Masterclass is actually a preview into the way I teach, and I'm going to be teaching lots of audio production principles during that Masterclass. But at the end, I'll tell you a little bit more about the course, and I'll also offer an exclusive discount as well, an exclusive discount and a free gift. So what I strongly recommend, if you've been considering hopping on that course, that you join me for one of my masterclasses, the one most relevant to you, and then I'll see you there with a little bit of a coupon and a bonus for you. So mrc.fm/masterclass to get that. That'll be a limited time thing only, and you need to register now if you want to be involved in that. So courses open today.
Nice. Yes, very good. I know you've been kind of refining, retuning the courses over the last month and a bit since the last enrollment. The one thing I will add as well is there are only 20 spaces available on each course. So you limit the spaces because you give one-on-one feedback. And I know how much time Mike is spending to actually give really good personal feedback to every single student. So last time we have sold out all of the courses. If you are considering doing Mike's course, definitely sign up straight away because they might need to be gone before the end of enrollment, which is 7th of February?
This time next week. Exactly this time next week. By the way, Mystic Wolf is asking in the chat, is the masterclass you're doing today, is that free? Yes, it is free. It's a free 1-hour session. You and I, so whoever's registered, coming into the live. There'll also be a replay, by the way, if you can't make it. You'll be able to watch it, but the replay will only be up for a limited time because it is time-sensitive information. It's a course I've specifically prepared for today to give to you for free.
That's it. So yes, very much look forward to it, Mike. I look forward to learning together with everyone else. I shall be seeing everyone in the chat.
Absolutely. So what is going on in the chat, Isabella? Thankfully, people have stuck with us even though we had no audio at the start, and the scripts are rolling in. Just to explain how it works, if you get your chat in now, the way you can do it is you can post a script and we'll do our best to record your voiceover for you for free and upload it to our free Jingle Friday folder. Or if you do a super chat on YouTube by clicking the $ underneath the chat, you can make a donation to the stream and I'll sit here and produce you a jingle as well.
There you go. That sounds really good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds really good. Loads happening in the chat. It's just lots of comments with scripts playing in, so I'm trying to help Dominic as we speak.
Absolutely. Really. You got 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes. That's 3, isn't it? Nice. 3 more minutes.
Posting.
And then we'll start recording and we'll stop taking super chats and we'll stop taking script submissions.
Yes.
So yeah, loads going on. Grant says, by the way, over on Facebook, I love the way Isabella was sat there, not a care in the world when it was all going wrong. A bit like if you can keep your head when all around you are losing theirs. Yeah, exactly. There you go, Isabella. You can do that. You just, exactly. You weren't doing anything. You weren't trying to help. You weren't trying to revive the audio. You're just sitting there, just like.
I mean, well, you know, it's like that's not. That's just not something I can even do. I mean, everything is on Mike's end of the computer, so why should I stress about it? You know, I was just practicing the what is it called? You know, the kind of being very good at taking bad news in, right?
There you go. Nothing wrong with that. Right, we got 2 more minutes.
Yeah, Kenny, you are not delayed. Kenny's posting, am I delayed for submitting my scripts? No, 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 post them now. You are still not too late, guys. So if you've just joined in, you have 2 more minutes to post your script. So keep posting them, whether it's on Facebook, if you're watching on Facebook or on YouTube. Yep. We have Dominic watching from every single angle. I know it's a bit hectic. So
big hello to Willie D, by the way, who's watching the stream right now.
Yeah, that's it.
And what about in the last minute before we start recording the scripts? What about you post in the chat where in the world you are watching from? We always like to know that and give a shout out. And Isabella has a big map. Not that. That's my courses. Isabella has a big map behind her. So let's point to all the areas. Type in your city or your location, your country, yeah?
Yeah, that's it. Well, do you know, I had this amazing idea and I still haven't refined it. So maybe you guys in the chat have some really good idea you could give me. So I had this very romantic idea, by the way, that you could post something physical.
Slovakia.
Hey.
India.
You had Mike.
Australia. Scotland. Estonia.
I rest my
USA.
case.
Sorry, carry on. I'm just reading out some of the places.
I know, but I've been like
Germany, Croatia, Bangalore.
No.
Mexico.
Yeah.
Awesome. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, go on.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Shout some more.
No, they keep coming. Idaho, Netherlands.
Go.
Hey, we love the Netherlands.
Have you finished now?
Hampshire in the UK. Frankfurt. Christyland.
Yeah.
Wrexham in Wales.
Germany, Bangalore.
Yeah, we've done that already.
Yeah, okay, well, that's fine.
So, sorry, go on, your idea, and then we're going to get into the script. We're closing.
Right, because I'm really after some input. So this is really important, okay? This is really important question to every single watcher right now. All right? So I wanted to have something that you can physically post to us that I can stick onto the wall. Okay, so I have this idea that behind that big wall behind us, I don't know, Mikey, whether you can do a little zoom out so that there's a bigger of a space here.
There you go. Oh, by the way, hang on.
No, don't by the way.
Leicestershire, Sicily, Doha, Qatar. Qatar, hey, I was in Qatar last year. Tasmania, Tanzania, Detroit, Nicaragua. Yeah, we can see your map behind you. Yeah, over there.
You can tell that Mike is totally not on board with this idea, by the way, by not letting me even speak. So
Florida.
I had this idea. I'm going to speak over you. Yeah, because actually I can turn you down. I had this idea where we could draw a map behind me, so where you can see behind me. We can draw a map, and I can be sticking all of those things in there on every live stream. So I would read out. We would do the free jingles for everyone who sends it through, and I would pin it into the wall, pin it, glue it, I don't know, whatever it is, and effectively try to fill in the map behind me with those little elements. So the idea I had is perhaps a post stamp, but I don't know what else you maybe have in mind. So any ideas, do let me know, and I would love to do it.
Nice. Okay, submissions now for your free jingles are closed. Into Adobe Audition, and Isabella, I guess we're going to take it away. We'll start off by recording the super chats in order between you and I. Let's just see if there's anyone who specifically asked for any voice.
Thank you for all the super chats, by the way, guys. You really are fantastic. Thank you. This is
really
fabulous.
Very much appreciated.
Yes.
Okay, right. Let's get into Adobe Audition. I will head into a new multi-track session. And by the way, we are finishing at in about 20 minutes or so. Yeah,
today's the early finish today because Mike has a masterclass at 2 o'clock exactly. So 20 minutes straight after this, there will be. So he needs a little break to effectively.
And there's still time to register for it, but you've got to register in the next 20 minutes if you want to make it live to the one coming up.
And what's the link?
At the top of the hour. mrc.fm/masterclass. I'll take you through my presets. I'll show you a few little bits, mixing and matching, all that kind of cool stuff. Go on.
Mystic Wolf says, Isabella, that's a great idea. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, if you think it's a great idea, please say it. It's like I would really like to know.
Ricardo also says, "Sounds awesome, Isa."
Yeah, there you go. You see,
there you go. You see.
Yeah, thank you.
It's all good.
Thank you. So yeah, but if you have any other ideas, I thought post stamps. But if something else that is kind of unique to a place, that would be fabulous.
Okay, right. Let me just record. So we're recording super chats now, just arming the microphones. Thank goodness. Oh, give me some level, Is.
Hello, this is me, Isabella Russell here.
Cool, that's you. All right. We're all armed and ready to record. Let me just hit record. So we're going to do the super chats in order, starting with Jakub. I'll start with Jakub, or...
just a quick note to say that the jingles we are recording will be available at mrc.fm/FJF. So this is the usual directory, mrc.fm/FJF. That's where you can find those.
All right, let's get into recording. And as always, we do really appreciate you being there and your donations to get a jingle produced on Free Jingle Friday. Right, let's start recording and we'll do the super chats and then we'll do everything else. Here we go. Jakub. Black Cat. Bit closer to the mic. Warm up. Jakub. Black Clouds Media. Sound is our thing. Let us make it yours. Podcast and audio production.
Love Music Radio. Love Music Radio.
Oh, hang on. We're doing the super chats first. Hang on. I'll tell you, let's scrub all that and we'll start again.
And
I felt like I was
just posted, don't mess up.
Yeah,
no pressure.
I felt like I was clicking a little bit with my my audio, so I just had a banana. Right, let's start
don't
again.
Eat a banana before you record.
Here we go. Jakub. Black Clouds Media. Sound is our thing. Let us make it yours. Podcast and audio production.
Hilly Billy Green Show. Live from Bear Cave on Beavers Lake. No, this is wrong again. Sorry. Live from Bear Cave on Beaver Lake. This is the Hillbilly Green Show.
Dave J. Rhodes. You're listening to Dave. It's one of those days. Stop. You're listening to the Dave Rhodes radio experience on RTI. I guess there's nothing else on.
Absolute Scottish. You're listening to Tweetside Radio. We go with the flow.
Michael Sotofsky for both. For your entertainment needs.
For your entertainment needs.
DJ Corrie. Live from the east of Ireland, this is Corrie Delahunt on Calverstown Radio. Okay. Live from the east of Ireland, this is Corrie Delahunt on Calverstown Radio. Okay, cool. Right. Okay, I'm going to just save those out. So give a little brief of what's coming up next. We're doing the 3 jingles and I'll save those out.
All right. That sounds fab. So we've just recorded the super chats. Mike is saving those up and then we will record all the other freebies in there. So just bear with us. Hang on tight. It's coming. All right. We've got this. So, yes, it's fantastic. It feels like one of those days today, Mike.
That's all right. Just need to get the tongue going. That's all. What other chats have we had?
Blame the banana.
Really, really like them. Yeah, I use them for everything and really excited actually with Stream Deck. They just recently released version 4.0 of the software that works with the Stream Decks. So what you can do is, obviously I've got one set up here. These are all my slides that I'm going to be presenting on the masterclass. All I have to do is click a button and it switches slides. It's going to be a real slick operation.
Nice.
Well, I hope anyway. After what
today,
happened,
anything could happen, right?
Yeah, but it's really cool. And now with the 4.0 update, you can actually use it for automation. You can link it with if this then that. You can put clocks on there. You can monitor your CPU. It's really, really cool stuff.
And Gambitrox is asking whether you are using OBS or Wirecast. Mike is using OBS. And by the way, one of the courses is on how to level up your audio in OBS or Wirecast. So there are 2 different courses. So if you are live streaming yourself, there is a course in there for you to level up your audio game.
Absolutely right. Yeah, I do currently use OBS, although I do love Wirecast and Telestream, and I use their ScreenFlow all the time. It's the only software I use to make my screen tutorials. Yeah. All right, let's go in here. Let's start a new recording, and we're just going to rifle through these. We're going to do all of these free jingles, and then I'll get to the end and I'll produce up those jingles. So let's do this as quick as we can, starting with...
Okay,
Love Music Radio.
Right? No, I will do that one.
Love Music Radio, playing the best in smooth jazz, funk, and soul. I see the next one's for me. Okay. The Mystic Wolf. Vintage Radio, the Music Time Machine with Mike St. James.
Are you on the roll? Yeah. Gerd K. House, techno, trance, drum and bass, jungle, breaks, electro, hardcore, ambient, dub. This groovy thing here is gonna blow your mind.
Next one for you.
Ricardo. I know he wanted to do that really sexy voice, by the way. So here it is. DJ Ricardo is live. Was that all right?
Nice. B. Gallagher.
Good.
Have a great evening on Radio Shamrock.
Callum Francis. For the latest hits and the greatest music, this is Callum Francis live. And this for me as well. Hardo Buryomi. Welcome to DJ Yomi T.
Barry Bridell. Jerry DLC on Saturday morning with the Saturday quiz. 3 in a row. Guess the connection and the mystery voice. Jerry and Jubilee Hospital Radio. Don't you just love those liners where they roll about 5 different features into one script?
I know.
No worries, it's free, so
free,
you can have
fine. That's it. The Mystic Wolf says, nice, sexy Isabella. Well done. Thank
you.
Cool.
All right, you're on the next one.
DJ Leon Norman. Leon's all over place.
Flo H. Lee's Lifetime. Everything cosplay.
Nadish. This is Nadish live from the crib.
Robert. You're listening to Ross Sutherland and the Soul Down South Show.
Heartland Newsfeed. You're listening to the Heartland Newsfeed Radio Network, live at heartlandnewsfeed.com.
Garden Jammer. KNN Radio 88.8 Mogadishu. I love that.
Mogadishu. I wonder where that is.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Oh, yeah, okay.
Feel a bit of echo on that. Mogadishu, 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 Mogadishu. Panning left to right. Mogadishu, Mogadishu, Mogadishu. Yeah? That kind of thing.
Mogadishu. Okay, go. Right. Absolute Scottish.
Yes.
Okay. Dan?
Go.
Okay. Absolute Scottish. You're listening to Tweedside Radio. We go with the flow.
Peter. Truckers NL Classics. The best hits from the late 70s, 80s, 90s.
Classic Hour. Me Chat Room. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay. This is Me Chat Room. Me Chat Room. Me Chat Room. Okay. This is Me Chat Room online web radio station. Stay tuned. Stay tuned with us 24/7.
That's kind of like they'd say, that's how they'd say my chat room up north. This is me chat room.
This is me chat room.
This is me chat. Come in. This is me chat room. Okay.
Okay, sorry.
Let's go on to the next one. Where are we? Okay. Lumon.
Go.
Heavenly Music Studios .co. And they wanted gaps, so there we go.
So how would you do that in Scottish now?
That's not Scottish.
I know,
what are
but
you talking about?
No.
Heavenly Music Studios. Don't, you'll embarrass me. .co.
Sorry. Okay. Do we have? Oh yeah, there is Kenny.
Go on.
Sorry. Okay, sorry. You are making me laugh.
Someone will take all of these outtakes and remix them because we upload the raw files. Someone will remix them into some kind of mega trance song with you laughing.
You're listening to should I say Cuddly? Yeah.
Cuddly Ken's Cheese Shop.
Or maybe it should be Cuddly, as in, you're up north. Cuddly.
If you like.
Okay. You're listening to Cuddly Ken's Cheese Shop because life's too short for Radio 1.
And finally, Pack Moose Radio, The Mental Patient, playing all the hits. Okay, we're done.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for the extra super chat, by the way, the Hillbilly Green Show. Really appreciate it.
Thank you. Yes, absolutely. Very much. And iPanda Rock Radio Indianapolis says, last week we got a poorly done script that was unproduced. Could we have one? A new one?
Uh-oh. Wow.
Complaints are rolling in.
I have to, yeah. I mean, you're welcome to every week to put in a new script, and we'll do our best for you. That's all we can do.
That's all we can do because we don't guarantee anything in here. So This is one thing we do. This is all kind of a feel good show where we just try to help you out. All right. So we do our best. We are definitely not always getting it 100% right. I mean, some pronunciations are tricky. We just don't. We do what we can. We can't guarantee production of anything else than super chats, so we simply can't because otherwise we would never leave.
Yeah, that's it. But the good news is all the voices are there, and I've got about 10 minutes left to produce the super chats up now, which is really cool. Before I'm going to get off, have a little break, and then get in really, really cool stuff. Scripts that we get sent to do for free. It's really, really fantastic. The thought I can see from the readout on OBS that a few frames are getting dropped.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's going on there. Hopefully everything is going to come back online. With this, it looks like we're back in the green now. Looks like the stream is coming back in. I don't know what's going on, but OBS is showing up with a few dropped frames there. So hopefully normal service will be resumed. I was just saying, I really like the creativity of the scripts that are written.
Yes, that's right. So, and I really love recording them actually.
Yeah. They are really good. Right, let's get into this and let's play back some of the audio we got here.
Media, sound is our thing.
So we got that one, and we've got
Live from Bear Cave. Sorry.
There we are. We got
Live.
This bit. This is you here, just chopping everything up. So I've got everything in its raw form.
Yeah.
And then we're
listening to the Dave
Rhodes. That's that bit there, and then we've also got this.
I can see that we have a lot of people are noticing the chipping, and they see the spinning wheel sometimes. But I see that it's got better now, so I'm hoping that the worst is behind us now.
Hopefully getting better. Yeah, that's what we have to hope
all the
for
jingles
here.
that we've just recorded will shortly be available at mrc.fm/FJF. It's FJF stands for Free Jingle Friday. So mrc.fm/FJF. That's where you will go to get all of those things that we've just recorded. So all of those dry ones will be recorded as a session file. So you will have to download it, and you will have to find your jingle in there. And then all the super chats will be kind of individually saved up. So
Exactly. Right, I'm just pulling in some sound effects. While I do pull in the sound effects, Isabella, you might want to say where we get all our sound effects from.
We get them from ourselves.
Oh, that's quite handy then, isn't it? Stuff like this and this and this and
this.
Oh, there's just so much. This.
If you would like to get something like this, then head over to mrc.fm/SFX.
mrc.fm/SFX. If it's a glitch, an electric shock, a riser or a shudder, we have got them all for you. And I think recently we're getting better at doing what they call in the industry live reads and promoting our own products. What do you think, Isabella?
I think we are definitely
without taking too much of your valuable time and interrupting the flow of the stream, right?
That's it. That's right. Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
So let's get into this. Let's just chop this up and move this in, and we got
Black Clouds Media, sound is our thing.
Oh, let's put something nice on the sound is our thing here.
I like how Michael is adding a comment in there because of, from Music Radio Creative. Although Michael doesn't work for Music Radio Creative, but he's a super fan. So he says, we here at Music Radio Creative strive to give you the best jingle. Please be advised that we do the best job possible. Remember to add a super chat to get your jingle produced.
Nice. Very helpful.
Black Clouds Media, sound is our thing. Let us make it yours. Podcast and audio production.
All right, I'm just going to pull that in. Go on, Iz. You seem to have a lot to say.
Michael is asking, how do we get half the jingles? Well, the answer is we don't really, because we refresh the folder every week.
Podcast and audio production.
So it's the same folder every week. I don't know whether there is stuff from the last week still there.
Yeah, I do archive it. I'm going to be archiving about a month back, but then I'm going to start scrubbing. Otherwise, the directories will get really big.
Well, they will. Live from Bear Cave. Yes, so there is. I can see that there are 3 dates in there at the moment.
Yeah, so I'll keep about 30 days worth of stuff, and then it's
live from Bear Cave on Beaver Lake. That's cool. Sounds live from Bear Cave on Beaver Lake. Do you know, I'm starting to save those, by the way, in a different folder. I'm thinking maybe I will just put like a demo out of this and see what happens.
Yeah, you should make a demo. Yeah. All this stuff that's getting produced. Right, let's just do this one here. And then once I've finished producing these super chats, I'll save them out and I'll hand back to you. So Isabella, while I just finish up these things, I'm still going to be talking and showing this on my screen, but you could be taking a look at chats and maybe thinking of some chats you want to read when I finish producing. Not yet.
You're listening to the Dave Rhodes Radio Experience on RTI. I guess
and then we'll move that down there and put that in the vintage slot here.
I guess there's nothing else on.
And we need a pretty horny end. Horny ender.
Horny end, is that?
That's the name of the sound effect. Horny ender.
RTI. I guess there's nothing else.
And then we're going to put that there.
RTI.
Move that in a little bit more.
RTI.
That's the horny end.
That's the horny end.
I guess there's nothing else on.
Thanks so much, Mark, for the super chat. I see Mark super chatted. There we go. Let's move this in here and do the next jingle, which is going to go right here.
You're listening to Tweetside Radio.
And we'll chop that down like that. Put that there.
Tweetside Radio. We go with the flow. Oh, that one's good.
Of course.
Yeah.
And then we're going to do 2 more. So we've got one here, which is going to be like this. And we're going to do...
Entertainment needs.
This is going to go somehow like this.
For your entertainment. For your...
Let's try and cut that halfway there and there.
For your entertainment.
We need to pull that out a bit.
For your
entertainment.
Move it out a bit more.
For your entertainment. For your entertainment needs.
And actually, I've got one more idea with that, which is going to be like this.
For your entertainment needs.
Gosh,
Too
that
much.
sounded really bad.
Too dark. Let's pull that down a bit.
Your entertainment needs.
Just a little bit of darkness.
For your entertainment needs.
Okay. Final 10 minutes, by the way, to register for the masterclass, which is coming up after this at the top of the hour. If you're watching this live, top of the hour.
For your entertainment needs.
If you don't register in the next sort of 9 minutes, you're not going to get the email with the link to watch in time. So do it now, mrc.fm/masterclass, and I will see you in about 25 minutes on the private stream that will not be public or made public. It'll only be for those who register.
Live from the east of Ireland.
And we're going to move this down here.
And this is Corey Delahunt.
And then we're going to move that there.
On Calverstown Radio. On
We've got a little bit of breath work going on there.
On Calverstown.
Blame the banana.
Yeah. And one more bit.
On Calverstown Radio.
Cool. And that's a wrap. Isabella, over to you. Let's hear what's been going on in the chat.
Right. So Joe says, why did you skip over my jingle? It was super short and easy. I'm really sorry, Joe. We try to record all the scripts as they come in, but there are moments where there are so many of the scripts coming in so fast. It's simply so easy to skip one or two. So we do not guarantee that we record everything that gets posted. We will do our best to prioritize you next time. So if you can come back next week, we will do our best. I will be looking out for your script specifically.
Well,
make sure to tag me. I will do my very best. I do like to make sure we leave everyone happy.
Yeah.
Nadish is asking how long Mike has been working in this industry, and I will tell you now, he's been there since the age of 13, and we have tapes to prove it.
Oh dear. Yeah, actually, talking about that, I dug out a tape recently. I got this cassette deck from eBay, and I'm thinking next week on the YouTube channel of doing a Throwback Thursday. It'll be a little mini tutorial video about my method for converting cassettes to MP3 format or WAV format or whatever, digital format. So it's a bit of a tutorial, but I might also give a spin to my first ever show on Hospital Radio on my YouTube channel this week coming. So make sure you're subscribed for that, or not, if it were me.
Yes. Well, listen, there is one last super chat from Mark Damon. I don't know whether we have a minute to quickly record it and produce it, Mike. Do you think that he can squeeze it in the last 2 minutes?
We got to get out of here, really. Can you prioritize it? What I would do with chats like that, because it's likely that we're going to get stuff like this every week, even if we do say that the chats are closed, because people join in later and they don't know. So I think what we should do in those cases is we should put them on the top of the list, because we do keep a spreadsheet with everything that's gone on. And if we get it on the top of the list, we can do that one first next week.
We will do that, and you are on the list now, Mark. So I'm really sorry we won't do it this time. But today is a special day where Mike has to finish on time. So.
But also it's worth to explain how exactly Free Jingle Friday works, Isabella.
So the way it works is in the first, almost half of the show. So today it was half, but the show is a little bit shorter. But usually it is up until past. We wait for you to post your script. So you can post along scripts, super chats. We record them in the spreadsheet, and then we record them and produce them between 1:30 and 2 o'clock our time here. Obviously, it could be a different time where you are watching. So anything that is posted or super chatted after the cutoff time, we simply can't record because otherwise we will be here forever. We have other things to get to. As much as I would love to be honest with you, I really enjoy those free Jingle Fridays. This is the highlight of my week by
so much fun.
far. So Mark, you are already officially in the spreadsheet. I've just created it for the next week, even though we haven't had one yet for the next week, but it's there now. I promise you that you are going to be the first one we will record next week.
Fantastic. Anything else to mention, Isabella, before we go away? Anything you wanted to say or make sure that you stress before we disappear?
So just to highlight once again that all of the stuff that we've done today will be at mrc.fm/FJF. I know it seems like a kind of a very fast-moving one today. I like the music, by the way, Mike. Feels like I'm in
Hawaii.
Ohio, yes.
Maui.
Yes.
I thought I'd play that since it's snowing outside today. I thought I'd just
I like that.
And it seems to be snowing for a lot of people, actually. It's not just us here in the UK.
Come on, have you seen this? Chicago -40
Chicago's
Celsius.
crazy.
I mean, this is like nuts. So, yeah.
I've seen snow in many states across the US. Much of Europe is covered in snow. There's a lot of snow going on right now.
And there is. Plenty of snow. So let's bring some Hawaiian themes to the show today. I like that.
Yeah, it was really good fun.
Mr. Mega Radio UK says that he's been using Mike's template and he loves it. He's been using it to make a montage of voiceover sessions. So there you go. I presume this is about your presets.
Yes. Which, by the way, I just wanted to give a little teaser here. First and foremost, remember the courses are open today. They're only open for enrollment for a week or when they hit 20 students, whichever comes first, because I give personal coaching to each and every student. Have to limit it that way. So mrc.fm/learn to check out the courses, or come and join me on the Masterclass, which is happening next. If you're watching live right now, it's happening in 18 minutes, but you must register ahead of time. Just to give you a preview of what's going to come up. Obviously, I'm going to do some voice stuff, some music, some mixing stuff. I'll show you my presets. I might even just go, seeing as this is not something that's going to live forever, this is a limited time thing that will be deleted after a few days. So you'll get a time to watch it live and also a time to watch a short replay, and then I'll delete it. I might actually go into advanced mode on my presets and just show you just a little sneak under the hood what exactly is going on with these effects. Because I see actually Michael has said on Facebook he'd love to see how I'm setting up my racks and my chains and all my vocal processing and all of these effects that you see here. So might do something like that, Isabella.
Well, that sounds really good. And by the way, your snow comments. Nadish says, I've never seen snow in my life.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
How much fun is
That's
that?
it. I really envy you, by the way. I really wish that was the case with me. I would be like, my heaven. My idea from heaven. Hello to Piotr Cichacz. There you go. I can say name correctly today. From Poland. Watching from Poland. Hello to you, sir. And yes, if you if you just joined in, if you've missed this wonderful live stream, because we're just wrapping up.
Yeah, we are. We're going in 2 minutes.
Masterclass.
2 minutes. Less than 2 minutes. We're going. Yeah, it's all in the chat on YouTube, on Facebook as well. mrc.fm/masterclass for the next thing that's coming up in just over 15 minutes from now. There's also mrc.fm/learn if you just want to dive straight in and take one of my courses, become one of my 20 students that I'll be coaching during the month of February. I'd love to be your personal audio coach. And that's about it. Juan says I'll see you there.
Audioary.
Yeah.
It's not February, it's Audioary.
It's Audioary. Yes. Nice.
So join us for the Audioary month of February.
Juan's going to be there. There you go. Nice. All right. I think we're about ready to get out of here. So we'll just boogie away to this kind of slapstick kind of Hawaiian music and leave you to go on your merry way, whatever you're doing today, whether you're joining me on the Masterclass next or if you're just boogieing off into the weekend. Have a good one. See you later. Bye-bye.